Hello, I'm Dr. Chris Bart, Executive Chairman and co-founder of the Caribbean Governance Training Institute, the #1 governance education and certification organization in the Greater Caribbean region. And I'm here to tell you about some of our exciting online certification programs coming up this year, all of which are among the most innovative and comprehensive to be offered anywhere in the world. Let's begin with our flagship program, our internationally acclaimed Chartered Director Program, which was first launched in January 2014 and has since then been taken by over 4,000 corporate directors from the Greater Caribbean region. Our Chartered Director Program consists of 6 modules of approximately 3.5 hours duration, and each is delivered live with interactive presentations from global governance gurus. The 6 modules cover principles of good governance, 21st century board member roles, responsibilities, and accountabilities, the essentials of financial oversight, developing strategic thinking versus strategic planning, enterprise risk oversight, not management, but oversight, and succession planning for board members and C-suite officers. Our Chartered Director Program is a dynamic educational initiative which focuses on the latest best practices Caribbean board members need to know if they are to competently carry out their roles as both organizational stewards and active participants with management in major strategic and capital spending decisions. Participants will become acquainted with their governance options, leading-edge strategies, 5 major governance frameworks, and a myriad of best practices for making crucial board decisions in an ever-changing and challenging environment. And then there are our 3 board committee certification programs: Audit Committee Certification, Risk Committee Certification, and Human Resources and Compensation Committee Certification. Each program is unique to the world and is designed exclusively for the board committee members of any organization. While they were first conceived and offered in the Caribbean region in 2018, I'm proud to say that each program is now raising the bar of professionalism in audit, risk, and compensation committees around the world. In fact, each has a new professional designation and post-nominal involved: ACC for Audit Committee Certified, RCC for Risk Committee Certified, and HRCC or Compensation Committee Certified, which signifies that graduates of these programs are properly qualified to serve on their assigned committees. These gold standard director education programs enhance both board and executive decision-making and add unparalleled value to the board committees of every type of organization. It is also important to note that all of our CGTI certification programs are officially supported by a host of notable organizations, including Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Caribbean Association of Banks, and many government organizations and financial services commissions. Accordingly, our board committee certification programs are an essential, must-attend opportunity for members of audit, risk, and compensation committees to maximize their committee's effectiveness and efficiency and to bring it to 21st century governance standards. Let's talk about a couple of the committee certification programs in more detail, starting with the Risk Committee. As you know, risk oversight by boards of directors is more essential to modern organizations than ever before. Organizations of all types, both private and public sectors, require boards who understand how to identify and deal with negative risks, as well as identifying positive risk opportunities. Over the next 2 years, 88% of U.S. organizations say that they plan to invest in their risk management capabilities. Accordingly, now is the time for Caribbean boards to gain the necessary risk oversight skills that serve as a safeguard against too many risks as well as too few risks. The program has 3 key concepts. Concept 1 focuses on risk oversight principles and practices, where committee members learn how to understand hazard, operational, financial, and strategic risk concepts. They also explore processes, frameworks, and techniques for monitoring and reporting on risks, utilizing risk management standards and guidelines. Concept 2 deals with risk assessment and treatments, where committee members explore the methods for assessing risk and identifying appropriate treatments for risk minimization. And in Concept 3, risk mitigation and financing, committee members examine the selection, implementation, and monitoring of risk financing and mitigation techniques, such as transferring risk through insurance and other forms of protection. Upon completion of CGTI's Risk Committee Certification Program, participants will be able to identify and assess risks that threaten their organization. They will also better understand how to use modern enterprise risk management tools and techniques that will enhance their corporate governance, sharpen business strategies, and develop a risk-sensitive corporate culture. Fast-paced, dynamic, and practical, this program is a must-attend for current and aspiring corporate directors and chief executive officers who want to and need to better understand the risks facing their organizations. Now let's talk about becoming a more effective audit committee member. With top-rated faculty, you will discover the most up-to-date audit committee governance processes and tools that will transport your audit committee beyond mere compliance and help it to capture opportunities that generate long-term value for both the board and the organization. This unique program will help you better understand how audit committee practices, processes, key relationships, behaviors, and culture confront the delivery of modern 21st century audit committee activities. With 4 interactive modules of the ACC, you will learn: does a highly effective best practice audit committee look like, structure, membership, and functioning? You will see how to properly define the audit committee's scope of oversight responsibilities and how to effectively discharge them. You will learn how to create a model audit committee work plan. You'll discover the skills and qualifications of an effective audit committee chair. You'll find out how effective relationships among the AC chair, committee members, external auditor, the internal auditor, and management are created and sustained. Finally, discover the processes and perspectives needed to prioritize financial risk issues. We also have a number of shorter 2-day certification courses. Unfortunately, time only permits me to mention 2: our cybersecurity oversight and our anti-money laundering certifications. In recent years, cybersecurity has become vital in all organizations. Corporations today are wrestling with the notion that it's just a matter of time before they are affected. Consequently, there is now a growing need for board members to acquire specialized knowledge in all aspects of cybersecurity, such as hacker technology, blockchain, big data, the Internet of Things, and having an online presence that continues to evolve. Defensive strategies need to be deployed to mitigate these risks. Through this unique program, you will build the knowledge required to provide effective board-level oversight of your organization's cybersecurity systems, procedures, and governance structures, and especially the questions that board members need to ask about critical systems, data, and networks, and what management needs to do to anticipate cybersecurity risks. Then there's CGTI's Anti-Money Laundering Program Certification Program. Money laundering is the process by which criminals disguise the proceeds of their crimes in order to make them appear legitimate or legally earned. For the last 30 years, the International Financial Services Community has worked closely with governments and police forces at all levels. To this end, various government agencies and industry bodies have sought to devise and implement effective control mechanisms, including laws and regulations, supervisory regimes, and industry guidance to identify and report on such activities. These regulations and guidance are continually updated to address the ever more sophisticated money laundering schemes and recent developments in digital technology. This practical course will give board members and their senior managers a solid understanding of core money laundering and terrorist financing risks, as well as the systems and procedures needed to guard against them. Thank you for your kind attention to this presentation. Get more information on or to register in any of our programs, please go to www.caribbeangovernancetraining.com. Once there, you will discover our entire suite of online governance training and certification programs. I look forward to seeing you at one of them, and I know you won't be disappointed. Hello, I'm Dr. Chris Bart, Executive